Skills test. Listening. You are going to hear a chef, Christina, talking to a group of students about food. For questions 1 to 10, complete the sentences with a word or short phrase.
Food cooking and eating habits play a central role in everyone's lives and across all cultures. Have you ever wondered how the food you eat every day and the choices you make map who you are and where you come from? And how have your eating habits changed? Food always carries with it some significance. We grow up eating the food of our cultures, so it shows a tie with our past. And our experiences with food as we grow up shape all our preferences and food avoidances. Food is an important part of a culture, and to understand the cuisine of a country, we have to take a peek into its past and vice versa. Traditional cuisines, which are passed through generations, contain a range of tastes and smells influenced by various people who once lived in that region or travelled across the area, and also by the raw materials available throughout that region. What I find interesting, which is an important aspect too, is that when eating, behaviour is formed. It has continuity. Even when people move to a new region or country, they carry on cooking their traditional food. Why do they do that? It will help them not only preserve their culture, which gives them a sense of pride, but also cope with homesickness. There are many people who might not be in favour of experimenting with unfamiliar food and prefer to have their traditional dishes all the time. But there are also many who think differently and are willing and searching for food novelties. I'll get to that later. At a social level, food is an important component of a society. Why is that? Because it's used to establish initial contacts as well as strengthening bonds in already close relationships. It's important to remember that we also develop social skills, such as preparing and serving meals for others to enjoy, having a pleasant conversation at the table, good table manners, learning to share and to care for others at the table through eating together. Food and eating itself also play a central role in important events such as weddings or festivals. Certain dishes may carry great significance in a region and have a symbolic meaning, but its celebratory nature is universal. For example, the Americans eat turkey for Thanksgiving. In China, people eat rice dumplings for the Dragon Boat Festival, and fish and herbed rice are eaten in Central Asia to celebrate New Year's Day. So these are a few examples to show you that our food helps define us. But have our eating habits changed? It's undeniable that social media has had a massive influence on our food and eating habits. Eating has become an experience that people want to share with the world. People indulge in expensive, enviable foods and are willing to line up for hours to try something special. But the desire to share that experience on social media has changed the way we eat and entertain. We're not only making more effort to prepare food, but we're also more interested in trying different things, constantly looking for new and exotic recipes. We've also become more health conscious and endeavour to make healthier choices. Research shows that people pay more attention to the presentation of their food than they did 5 years ago. Taking and sharing pictures of home-cooked or restaurant food also encourages people to pay more attention to what they eat. Interestingly, research on 2 groups of people, those who shared a snap of their food on social media as they ate, and people who didn't and ate as they would normally, showed that the first group felt they were far more immersed in the experience.